It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
And welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one. It's Sonny Gray.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Out to short. And a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Francisco Lindor getting... Go-ahead run at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a good eye there. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 2-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Big time power. Fouled off. He was late. McNeil on second. Lindor on at first with nobody out. In the air out to center. Edman in position. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Two on, one out. On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for one. And that's two. When they pick up one run on the RBI single, it's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Brendan Donovan in the box, lays off for ball one. And fouled off. Out towards right center field. McNeil sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because It's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. Lars Nootbaar waits on deck. 1 out, bases empty. Fall off foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right side. And that's the inning. The Cards leave 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Andre Pallante. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Well, 1-run game. Now it's DJ Stewart. Of the pitch. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. And now Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Keenan Middleton appears to be getting loose. Kittredge also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the second. In the air, left side. Walker moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Brett Baty stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now Bader up to the plate. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball 1 there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Zach Gallen.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jeff McNeil, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Man, I really like
the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have got. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Clips the corner.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside. And 1-1. Two outs, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Carroll makes the grab, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in the desert, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
At the belt and fires.
Ball one.
And a count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball. Two. Ground ball right side. Lindor, that's one. Can't hang on.
That is good. The first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And fouled off. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Marte, the runner at second with one away. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And
Nope,
that
that's
just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one not close. Full count 3-2. Jock Peterson hitting on deck circle. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And Jock Peterson stands in. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Runner edges away at second. And that's down and away. Action in the pen down there. Drew Smith preparing to come on if needed. Lopez getting loose as well. Two outs. Too low, and it's ball 3.
I always feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Gabriel Moreno on deck for Arizona. Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. The throw in. He will score. The Diamondbacks take the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Gabriel Moreno will hit next. And a strike. Out to short, Lindor. They get the force, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Gallen back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The wind and the pitch. And it's 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch.
Okay.
Starling Marte up next for the Mets. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Liner snagged it first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Starling Marte. Flips the corner, strike one. The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. One out, base is empty. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stewart is a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.